Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Preston here. Welcome to another CSGO video. Today we're doing a casual live commentary. I'm actually 2 rounds into this game. I think, what am I scoring? I'm 3-1? Yes, 3-1, but my heater turned on, and whenever my heater turns on, the microphone has like this boom sound, and it's incredibly annoying to listen to, so I didn't want you guys to have to deal with that, but I'm here with some casual gameplay because I wanted to kind of show you guys some of my improvements. And, you know, just give you guys a little bit of an update and whatnot, because I think I'm definitely getting better at the game. You know, slowly but surely, slow and steady wins the race. You guys know that. And, I don't know, I'm loving CSGO right now. I'm loving it. If you guys are too, make sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about it. But I played a bunch of competitive CSGO matches last night with, like, Vic, XRPMX13. You guys might not know who he is, but he's a big Minecrafter, Choco, and then Extraneous. And you know what? I just couldn't bring myself to post them just because of how, oh man, dadgummit, dude, you never peek an opera. That's one of the #1 comments I've been getting on my videos lately. Never peek an opera. I always forget about that because we're playing in casual and I've played so much competitive recently that I'm not used to the freaking amount of operas in casual. It really does throw you off though, because like sometimes you just don't know. But thank God, people in casual typically aren't the best. And like you can see this guy right here, like even though he's getting kills, it's like most of the time, like, people are walking into him. Like, his aiming time is very slow. If they just took a little bit of time to shoot this guy, I mean, he'd be dead. Like, how long did it take to kill that guy when it really didn't need to take that long to kill him? But either way, I'm very happy with my progress right now in this game, and I'm learning a lot. I'm trying to study up a lot. I'm reading a lot of your comments because I know you guys would like me to get better at this game. The sooner, you know, the sooner the better, basically, that I can learn all of the things that I need to know. Because I, don't want to offend any of you guys. And the reason why I didn't want to upload any of the competitive matches I recorded last night was because they just weren't good enough. Simply put, they just weren't good enough. I could just see the rookie mistakes that I made, and it made me not want to post them because it's like, even though I know I could probably get away with it, it's like, you guys have always known I have a big quality filter. I like to upload things that I think are high quality or funny or enjoyable or the gameplay's really good or, I just want the video to be enjoyable. It doesn't necessarily have to have an awesome commentary or an awesome gameplay, but it needs to have something that makes it worth posting, right? I mean, that's how YouTube works. So you gotta post something that's worth watching, otherwise people obviously aren't gonna watch it. And so, I just didn't want to post, gameplay with all the mistakes that I made when I could realize it, and I was like, oh, facepalm, you know what I mean? And, thankfully, though, in the competitive matches, I still stayed positive, so it wasn't like I did bad or anything like that. I actually did pretty well, considering the fact that I'm playing against MGs and Gold Nova 3s and 4s, which is pretty crazy because apparently you're not supposed to be playing at that at my tier, since I've just I basically have no matchmaking history. So apparently that's kind of a strange thing, and I had no clue about that. But I think that's kind of fun. I think that's good, though, because the more skilled players I play up against, the better it's going to be. And this guy's killed me twice now with his op. One thing I dislike so much about casual gameplay, now after playing competitive, is the amount of oppers that will sit in terrorist spawn. It's ridiculous. Like, you can look at the map right now. We're like a full minute in, and they're just now bringing the bomb. I guess that's not too bad. It feels a lot worse, though, since we only have 2 players up. It's like, if you got 6 players up, even for me in competitive, like, I'm used to Call of Duty, right? I'm used to Call of Duty competitive, I'm used to rushing, I'm used to getting into spawn and digging deep and taking them out. Because for my team, I used to play as an SMG and a sniper, and I would, switch between the two. So if I had to play sniper, I had to cover my teammates, smoke the right spots, make sure I got at least 1 or 2 on the cross if, we were rushing A-bomb or B-bomb. And, Call of Duty competitive matches, I think, carry over a lot to CSGO. At least Call of Duty 4 does. Call of Duty 4 and Call of Duty 1 were very high-skilled game in my opinion. Some people might disagree with that, but you have COD 1, you had COD 1 Cal and TWL mode, then you had COD 4 Pro mod, and they were very high-skill mods for the game, and, they just weren't built around competitive, unfortunately, like CSGO is. CSGO has always kind of been built to be a more competitive and skill-based game, and Call of Duty kind of had to make mods to do that. But anyways, the moral of the story is that I'm really used to just rushing and getting down and dirty as quickly as I can, and in this game, that is not always the best thing to do, as you guys know, and I'm trying to whip out a flashbang here, because there is a crap load of people rushing us. But as you guys can see, even right here, I'm still making a lot of mistakes. Like right there, I should have had my gun out sooner. I should have got the headshot on that guy. But instead, I wasn't looking at him. That was my bad. That was my bad 110%. But the good thing is, I'm starting to realize these mistakes, and I'm starting to, I'm starting to do something about them. Like you can see right here, oh, I really thought that shot was going to be on him. Ah, see, like right there, I should have gotten a headshot on that guy. I got the headshot on the first guy, but not the second guy. Ooh, and then this guy right here, is he gonna... Oh, wow. I honestly didn't think he'd repeat that. And another thing I'm trying to get good at is maintaining my spray patterns. I have not yet tried to learn the spray patterns or tried to counteract them, because I know you can just hold the trigger down and then try to do the opposite movement, which will help your spray patterns, and I just haven't really gotten around to that yet. I hope to do that soon, though. I know it's not too difficult. I think it just takes some time to master, and I think right now, though, I'd rather work on my headshots, because I've got a decent idea of how the spread works with the AK. The M4 is kind of the same as well, and the thing I like about the silence, too, is that the recoil is really small. And I think that's better for newer play. Maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe it's not better for newer players, but for me, it tends to work out really well. And so yeah, that's kind of what I'm sticking with right now. I'm not sure if like in competitive, it's actually better to go with the unsilenced version. And the one thing I'm also trying to get used to is the grenades and how they throw whenever you move. It is very, very different compared to what I'm used to. Oh, see, like that, I got the opera, I got the one that's killed me every time, yes! JS, sit down, baby girl! Now, I don't know what you guys like more. I know a lot of people like the raw, unedited content from me, they like the footage, they like to hear me talking most of the time, so if you guys are one of those people, let me know down below in the comments. You know, it's really kind of up to the majority, I guess. I do not mind spending an extra 10, 15, 30 minutes editing an episode of casual or competitive. I think, though, for competitive matches, I won't do a lot of editing because there's a lot of funny banter that, you know, I typically do, because whenever I play competitive, I like to play with 3 or more. Now, there's going to be times where it's just going to be Kenny or myself, and there's going to be, you know, some randoms on the team where I'm more than likely going to have to edit stuff out, especially if they're really just not, you know, not like, let's say, Preston Ward friendly, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of dirty people in the CSGO community, which is, if you're a dirty person, it's fine. It's fine. I just prefer not to have that necessarily on my channel. That's all I'm trying to say here, guys. That's all I'm trying to say. So I might have to do some editing, but I think for this one, I won't go into edit mode. I've been seeing a lot of comments actually like, Preston, we want to see the full version. And I was like, really? I was like, you guys want to see all that in between? But I guess like right now I'm not dying a whole lot, so it's actually not too bad for you guys. But if I was getting my butt absolutely murked, I'm sure you guys would probably have a little bit of a mind change. Now, one of the things I've also been working at too is trying to keep my crosshairs at head level, which is a little bit difficult to do if you haven't played CSGO for a long time. And what the heck was that? See, that's one thing I also don't understand. I never understood, like, I think it's something Galil, but the SG and the AUG, right? You can right-click with them in this game, but then every other gun you can't, and sometimes in CSGO, I have the same, like, feeling as COD. Like, I know this game takes an incredible amount of skill, and that is nothing that I'm trying to say against. I'm not saying it doesn't take a lot of skill, but sometimes I feel like I die to some unskilled things. But I guess that's like that it's really like that with any competitive game, really. Even Dota, like any kind of game, FPSs, MOBAs, whatever. You're gonna always die to some things randomly, and you can't really do anything about it, unfortunately. Like right there, I think the main cause for my death was that he was shooting at my teammate, and then one of the bullets, I think, veered off and hit me in the head, which is obviously more luck-based, but at the same time, you know, you can't hate on it, because that's just what happens, right? It's just what happens. So, a little bit frustrating, but it's something I gotta get over and I gotta get used to. Now, I could pick up an AWP this round to kind of see. I don't know. See, my skill with the AWP, I don't think is an issue, because I played COD 4 competitively for so long that I don't have a big, like, it's not like I have to use the AWP. I know a lot of new players are like, oh, I can only use the frickin' AWP because everything else is frickin', you know, I can't use the AK because the recoil on it's crazy. That's kind of what Choco's doing right now. He won't really use anything but the AK, or sorry, not the AK, but the AWP, because he just can't handle the recoil of the spray patterns of the assault rifles, and it's like really killing his gameplay, in my opinion. You know, you kind of need to learn the assault rifles, because in my opinion, they're like one of the main staples of this game. Like, sure, learning the AWP is great, and, you know, it has its benefits, and right there, I don't know what I was doing. I was being an idiot and just rushing in for no reason. I'm never picking up the AWP again in a casual match, at least not for this one. And, you know, assault rifles are hard to learn, though. They have a crazy spray pattern. It's something way, way different than Call of Duty, because Call of Duty, it's like, you have the crosshairs, and bullet spread doesn't leave the crosshair, if that makes sense. Like, bullet, unless you're, like, jumping or doing something crazy, like, your crosshairs stay at like a pretty tight pattern. But then it's like, in CSGO, you're well, I mean, you guys know whenever you hold the trigger down with any assault rifle, SMG, anything, the spray patterns will go like way out of the crosshairs, and you're just like, wait, what? It's like my crosshairs was right on him, and it's like, yeah, but that's not necessarily how the game works. You have to understand the spray pattern and the recoil, and it's like, oh, okay, you know, you can either look at it like, that's really cool, and I like that. It adds a new element to the game. And I can't, was this the guy that got the double kill on me in that guy last round? The dude was just standing there doing nothing. I feel bad now. I'm going to lose my first place slot because I've fed the last 2 rounds being a freaking idiot. Alright, let's see if we can not be an idiot. I just like rushing, you know? And you guys see me do this all the time. It's a bad habit to do. It's a very bad habit in CSGO. Something that I'm starting to learn. But it's really bad to just rush around all the time. Even though it's such an addictive thing to do. I can't help it, man. It's one of those things that it's like this guy right here. I'm probably going to get... Dang, man. This, I just... Oh my god, that gun is... Look at this guy, man. Triple headshot over here. Triple headshot. They stacked there so hard. Holy shrimp. Terrorists are making actually a big comeback right now. So the SG, and then I think it is the AUG, have the ability to right-click down the sight and zoom in. And I do notice that it's actually really nice. I don't know what's better, though. Is it better to really... I mean, because I've been thinking about that in CSGO. Is it better to right-click and zoom down and get the headshots like with an AUG or an SG, because I am a COD player, right? But I mean, I need to learn how to play like a CSGO player, and obviously, you know, zooming down the side is not the best thing to do, but it does seem like a really powerful gun. And I don't know, are SGs and are AUGs used in competitive gameplay? At least, like, do the professionals use them? Or is that something that's just more, you know, centered around, I guess, competitive matches? Maybe it's more of a situational type gun. I mean, just like Dota or any other kind of game, right? There's situational type items and guns and things for, obviously, different types of situations. So I'm starting to think that that might be what it is. Did I just give up my first place slot? No, I did not. But I did give up my 3 KD ratio for being a freaking piece of crap, man. And now I don't even have enough money to buy anything. Gosh dang it. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go incinerator grenade, and I'll go... You know what? Let's go pistol this round. Unless somebody wants to drop... You know what? Somebody's bound to die over here somewhere. They've been stacking B so hard. Oh god, teammate Rip ran right out of suicide into the alley. Alright, so one of these guys are bound to die. I know it's a terrible thing to say. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna flash, and I'm gonna throw an incinerator back there, because these freaking guys have been sitting back there the whole time. Oh, and that's a JS guy again. Not again, man. Come on. I just can't, man. I just can't even. I guess it's because he's keeping it at head level, right? I mean, he's doing it right. He's doing it right. He's keeping it at head level, and as soon as I come to cross, boom. I mean, you can see that's where he's perfectly aimed for. So either I'd have to peek just around the corner, it's just... it's like rushing way too much. It's a major downfall in my gameplay, as you guys could tell right now. And we've actually lost like 2 or 3 rounds in a row because of that. I was kind of like the anchor of the team at B, and now they've just kind of ran through B every single round since I've been dying so many times. Oh my gosh. I'm so unimpressed with myself. And see, these were the kind of mistakes that I was making in my competitive matches that I didn't want to post. And it was like, it wasn't, it's like Call of Duty, right? Like, I make some mistakes in a lot of the good gameplays I've posted. Like, a lot of my crazy gameplays, I've made some mistakes. But more than likely the time, I do like 98% of the things right. You know what I'm saying? And in this time, I'm not doing a lot of things right. Alright, I was doing a lot of good things right the beginning part of this video. That later part of this video, not quite so much. Making a lot of dumb mistakes. And now we got like, what, 1 counter-terrorist left. He's going for the flank. Oh, he's got the really sick red line camo. Speaking of which, I freaking hate camos right now. I'm so done with CSGO case openings. I just can't. I want to just spend all my money on case openings. And I know you guys encourage me. You're like, guys, or Preston, just buy the freaking skin. And I'm like, yeah, but it's not the same. You know what I mean? It doesn't have the same effect. I'm a greedy person, man. I need the skins. But I need them from the chest. You know what I mean? It's not the same. I need it from the freaking chest. So I guess what I could do here is I could just be really patient and I could just wait it out. Or that guy could nade me like a son of a gun. I think right around here is where head level is. Maybe a little bit more. This right here is just about head level. One thing I'm bad at, though, is when they're running and snapping to their head like, phew. I'm not really good at that yet. Oh, okay, hey, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. That was getting better. All right, I'm gonna flash inside here, because freaking hate these guys. There we go. Haha, Preston starting to make it up in the world. That's right. Sit the fudge down. Alright, now let's rush inside tunnels to see. Oh, God, teammate. Oh, you can't do that to me. Finally, we locked down B. And now we can manage to actually do something here. Although they're probably all in their spawn still with ops. I would not be surprised if we ran into some guys back there with ops. Oh, no, come on. Sit behind a barrel with a shotgun. I mean, freaking props to him. That's the right play there. That's the right play there. It's definitely the freaking frustrating play. But at least I finished top frag. I don't think we're going to lose this round. Yeah, we're not going to lose this round. So that's going to be it for today's casual gameplay. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button down below and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome and safe day, dudes. And hope to catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, everybody.